Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Vasquez, your Double Diamond Leader. I wanted to do a video and kind of talk about loyal customers and distributors and then signing them up and working with them. So first I'm going to talk about loyal customers. I had a few people ask questions about this, so I kind of wanted to put it in a video. Loyal customers basically is how our business runs. We need loyal customers to make income, and we need them to rank and everything. Loyal customers is where our paychecks come from. So if you are new, a loyal customer, what that means is they agree to buying one product for 3 months, and they get our cost, distributor's cost. So there's different ways to do the loyal customer program. If they want, they can pay a $50 membership fee, and that way they become a loyal customer, but they don't have a 3-month commitment. So if they sign up and buy the wraps, they'll pay the wraps price at loyal customer and a $50 membership fee, and then they can go and order whenever they want, and they're a loyal customer for life. The most common way that people do the loyal customer program is they agree to buy in one product for 3 months. It can be, let's say they want to do the wraps the first month, the next month they can do something else like the greens. So every month it can be something different. There's no minimum amount, anything. 1 month, if they don't have enough money, they could do the Fat Fighters, which is our cheapest product, for $23. So they just agree to buying one product a month for 3 months, and that waives that $50 membership fee. So that's the most common way that most people do it, or they can buy retail, which nobody really buys retail. That's because the loyal customer program is so amazing. I'm going to touch base on just a couple things with the loyal customer program. For every $10 a loyal customer spends, they get what's called a perk point. So for every $10, they get 1 perk point. There was a time where my mom had 80 perk points, so she just went and bought whatever she wanted for $80, free product. So they have a lot of perks with it. After their 3-month commitment, if they continue to order, so let's say the 3-month is done in January, so in February is our 4th month, and if they continue to order, it'll be free shipping from then on out. But they have to keep their auto shipment on. The second they turn it off, they'll lose that free shipping. So, let's see. Trying to get a loyal customer to sign, you don't want to push something onto them that they don't want or they don't need. If you're pushing the wraps on them but they're interested in this other thing, go for the other thing. Get them something that they want that fits their needs and their wants. So, listen to what they say. If they say they have back pain or say they need energy, refer them to the relief for their back pain or greens for the energy. So if you're new and you don't know about the products, just go to your website and click shop and just explore all the products. You can either go to productcoach.com, and it'll show all the products and what we have. We have something for everybody. So I always lead with the wraps, but then I kind of shift it and show them about more of the products. Me personally, I love the wraps, don't get me wrong, but I use them all the time, but I love the supplements and the skincare line. It's something I use every single day. So if they wanted to try the wraps at the beginning, that's great. Tell them, and then let them know, hey, we do have a skincare line and a supplement line, and just let them know about the other products that we offer. A lot of people will do the wraps just for a quick fix, or I'm going on vacation, they want to try something else. And a lot of people, if they buy just the wraps, they're more likely to turn off the auto shipment on that 3 months. And we want to keep them ordering. We want to keep them as a customer. So by telling them about the supplements or the skincare line, it's something like a supplement. If it's a multivitamin, it's something they have to take every single day to where they're going to keep ordering and ordering it. And our supplies are a month's supply, so if they want something again, they kind of do have to keep ordering. So I always recommend offering and showing them and sharing with them about the supplements and the skincare line. Following up with them. So when I was new, about 2 years ago, it was always about signing that next loyal customer, or always about signing that next distributor. It wasn't even so much about them, it was so much about me and my business. I had a wake-up call, I don't know when, but I had to realize my business doesn't go anywhere without my loyal customers. So by following up with them is huge, and you always want to be adding new loyal customers to your business, but following up with your current ones is really, really huge for your business. If you don't follow up with them, if you sign them and then you never talk to them again or never see them again, most likely they're going to turn it off after that 3 months. So you want to keep them ordering. So some of the ways I follow up with them now is I went and bought this little thing, and the inside it's got letters A through Z. I do like the option where it's 1 through 31, so every day of the month. So that way, if their auto shipment's coming up on the 5th, you put it in the 5th slot. If it's coming out on the 20th, you put it in the 20th slot. That way you can pull it out a week before and follow up with them. So what I did is I just got an index card and I put their name, the day they signed up, their phone number, the email, the ID number, and if I sign them up, I actually put their password, because a lot of people don't like to or don't remember to go in and sign into their account to change their auto shipment if they want to change it. But this is a way that I can go do it for them and kind of let them know. So, and then I will also write every time I talk to them or the day I change the auto shipment, just little notes on here, because this is huge for your business. And I told you, when I first started, I signed them and then I probably never talked to them again, which is bad because I probably could have kept them as a lifelong customer if I would have just kept following up with them. But a lot of them I'm kind of going back to and starting to talk to again and follow up with them. And I've kind of gained a lot of them back. But if you're new, it's just very simple. You just hurry and write their information down. If their auto shipment's coming out on the 20th, I would say 3 or 7 days before their auto shipment runs out, call them, text them, message them, and just say, hey, just warning you or letting you know your auto shipment's coming out on this day. If you want to change it, we still have time. Just kind of let them know, and make sure they're loving the product they want. If you write them and, hey, how your wraps doing? They're coming out on this day again if you want the wraps again, and they're like, oh, I didn't like them. Just talk to them, ask them why they didn't like them, how are they using them, see if they were using them correctly. Always offer a different product. So if they don't love the wraps, offer something else that they may love. So let's see, 1 week after so 1 week after they order, I would write them and say, just checking in, seeing if your order has came, if you've tried any of it yet. Just kind of follow up with them. People like to be having people come to them and want to know about them, and just following up is so huge with this business. Customer service is key to keeping your customers happy and loyal customers coming. Tell them about perk points. So, like I said, for every $10 they spend, they get 1 perk point. I have people do 2 different things. I have people tell them about the perk points all the time. So if that person has 3, 10, 15 perk points, somebody tells them about all the time. I have some distributors that will wait and let them build up, and like, let's say they have $50 in perk points one time, and then it almost is like they get to go out there and splurge on that $50. So I kind of like both ways. It just depends. If somebody has some perk points and they're running low on income that month, tell them about them so that way it can they can still order, but then it kind of makes it a little bit cheaper for them. So let's see. Facebook Messenger. Okay, so kind of back to kind of how I keep my loyal customers organized is I use Facebook Messenger. That's my #1 tool with my business. It's awesome because it doesn't matter if I talked to them a month ago and I'm using Facebook Messenger all the time. I can go into Messenger and on the search at the top, type their name in and pull up their conversations from however long I've been talking to them. It's all just right there, and so I can see everything. So let's say I'm getting more personal and I want to ask about her kids or something she did with her job. I can scroll back and hurry and find it. I know that's bad, but you want to be personal with your loyal customers. So Facebook Messenger is huge for me. Text, I'm very organized with my phone. I only keep people that I talk to on a daily basis in my text. If not, I delete them. So Messenger is huge for me in my business. Let's see. Okay, so you're going to get, if you're new too, you're going to get this a lot, but I still even get it at 2 years in the business. You're going to get people that will come to you and, oh my gosh, I'm interested. Tell me more about this product. You're going to tell them about the product and then you never hear from them again. It happens. That's just how it goes. So when you're new, or anybody really, when somebody comes to you and asks you, hey, I want to know more about the wraps. Can you tell me more? You keep it as simple as possible. You only answer the questions that they ask. So if they ask, what does the wrap do? It tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. Stop. Let them come back with a question. And if they say, like, how does it do with that? And then you write, it's a botanically based formula that just like hydrates the skin. Stop. If we word vomit and tell them everything this wrap does and all about the loyal customer and blah, 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 they're kind of going to stop and be like, hey, she just answered all my questions. If you answer it piece by piece, they may come up and have more questions, and then they kind of have to keep coming back to you. So another great tool is whenever you send a message back, kind of always ask a question at the end so that they feel like they kind of have to respond back, because a lot of people will just stop writing you. Another thing on that too, if people do stop writing you, you have to understand, we are thinking about them and our business every single day. They are not. If they don't write back, don't think, oh, they hate me or I'm bugging them or anything like that. Just, they have a life, they might have kids, they might have a husband, they might have a job, something that came up in life. So following up is key because they may be really, really interested, but something came up and they forgot about it. So always, always follow up. And following up is huge because the sale doesn't happen. It can happen anywhere from the 6th to the 15th follow-up. I know that sounds like a lot, but just follow up once a month. If they, you're talking to them next month, follow up with them. It doesn't have to be something huge. Just, hey, just checking back in and seeing if you're ready to order. And I have a list of potential loyal customers that I have. So just get a paper out. If you've ever talked to them about the product and they've ever been interested, write their name on it. Then in a month, go back and, like I said, or message them and say, hey, just checking back in. And they may say no, and okay, thank you. Another month. Hey, just checking back in. And I do this all the time. I'm always doing it, and I feel like I bug them. But it's in a month's time, so that it doesn't feel like I'm bugging them. But they're thinking, oh yeah, she does remember me. And I've had this lady I've been talking to forever. She finally wrote me, she's like, hey, I really think I'm ready. It's because I've been following up with her over a few months. So like I said with the list, get a list out and write all their names down. That is so helpful for me because if not, I sometimes forget some people that were interested and now I don't ever remember who it was. So those are really, really key. Now I'm going to kind of talk about the distributor. So when you're about to enroll somebody or when somebody signs up with you as a distributor, it's almost like you need to do an interview process with them. They just paid $99 to start their business. A lot of times most of the time, people jump into this for extra income. So we need to work with them and find out their goals and find out their why. And we can work with them. That way we can help them see an income come in really fast. So when you interview them, I want you to ask them their why. Why are they joining this business? If they say it's extra income or anything, to ask them, okay, now how much could help you a month? It's not about you. It's not about you and your business. It's about them and their business. So you need to know their why and why they're joining. So how much could help you out right now this month? So if they say $500, okay, great. So now, how long are you going to give it, this business, with actually working it before you even decide about quitting, before you decide to quit, if you haven't started making that money? That way you kind of know their why, you know how much they want to make, and they're going to give it, let's say 8 months before they quit if they're not making that $500. So now you kind of know their why and why they join. Some people want to join for free product. Me, I wanted to join just to try the product. I wasn't even thinking about the business side. So when Ashley Hughes was writing me all these things, I'm going through my thing like, okay, Ashley, because I didn't join for the business. I didn't know, that's not why I joined. You have to work with every distributor individually, and you have to work with them and their needs. So know what they want. Let's say I join, or Sarah joined my team, and Sarah only wants to make $200 a month, which we know that what the potential of the company has, but her goal is that $200 a month. If I go at her and I'm pushing her and I'm doing all this stuff that this person over here is trying to push for ambassador and I'm throwing it on Sarah who only wants to make $200 a month, she's not going to push it and she's not going to see it, and she may even get discouraged and quit because I'm pushing too much on her. If somebody wants only $200 or $500 a month, work with them to get there as fast as they can. Once they get there, they feel, okay, I can do this and I can make this much money, and then they may even want, okay, now let's go 1,000. Start out little, because I'm telling you, if you push somebody like, let's say I'm going triple. If I push somebody the way I'm trying to go triple, and they want $200 a month, it's way too much, and you're gonna overwhelm them. So you're gonna get distributors that join. Some, again, like I just said, they only want the 200. Some want the 2,000. So you're gonna get people that are crawling. You're gonna get people that are walking, running, sprinting. You're gonna get all kinds of personalities, all kinds of types of people. I can't say this enough. You have to work with all of them individually and work on what they want. I get a lot of people saying this person's quitting, or oh my gosh, now my business is quitting. No, if people quit this business, this business isn't for everybody. And you kind of have to build a thick skin. And at times, I've been through this all. I've been through everything. You have to build a thick skin, because this business is not for everybody. Out of the 100% that you get signed as distributors, 20% of them are actually going to see something with this business and run with it. And you know what? 5 people can make you a millionaire. So do not let somebody quit their business stop you from running yours. You're going to get people that tell you they want this, and then when they start, they don't do anything with it. And you know what? I've had so many distributors. I actually have one girl who was placed under me, and she, for 16 months, she didn't do anything. It's just, she joined, she thought this was for her, and it wasn't. Well, 16 months later, she started back up again. She was ready. She's going for double diamond. She is excited. And you know what? Everyone's journey is their own journey. When I joined, it was all about the product. For 5 months, I did nothing really with my business because that's not why I joined. 5 months, something clicked, and now look where I am. So everyone's journey is their own journey. Some people will crawl at the very beginning. Some people will sprint. You just kind of have to work with them the way they want. So, let's see. Okay, so you want to wait until they're ready. Meaning, I've pushed distributorship onto somebody when they didn't want distributor. And I probably ruined a lifelong loyal customer because of it. It kind of took a while for me to get this, but it does not matter if somebody wants to be a loyal customer over a distributor or distributor over a loyal customer. And don't get me wrong, we love having distributors, but you need to start loving having those loyal customers. Loyal customers are huge. That person may give you so many referrals. They might, let's say they join, or as a loyal customer 2 months later, they want to upgrade to a distributor. So never push somebody in a direction they don't want to go. I push people into distributorship, and they join and they don't do anything, and then I'm sitting there looking at them like, what are you doing? But at the same time, I wanted it, not them. They have to want it. So I know we have all these struggles and we have all these potential distributors, and they say they're going to join and then they don't. You just have to remember stuff happens in life, and maybe they want it, but they're just scared. You just have to work with them on a personal level, because I just don't push them into something they don't want, because I've done it so many times and they don't do anything and they really wanted it maybe, but then I kind of ruined it for them. So if you're pushing people or bringing up a distributor and it's just something you can tell they're going to join and do nothing with it, say, okay, great, we'll start you out as a loyal customer. Get them as that loyal customer. Don't lose them because you're pushing them too hard with the distributor. I hope this helps. I've been in it almost 2 years, and I'm still learning every single day, just like you guys are. But I hope some of these tips that I've learned over the last 2 years help you. So